Yes, welcome to another edition of Smart Chat, and today I want to talk to you about Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel is the new Paul Heyman guy. Now, if you don't know who Curtis Axel is, he was known as Michael McGillicuddy, who is the son of Mr. Perfect, who is also the grandson of Larry the Axe Hennig. Now, if you follow wrestling, you know the tradition, the lineage. He is, Joe Hennig, one of the bigger names. You might ask yourself, you might be asking, Joe Hennig, why should I be excited about Joe Hennig, aka now known as Curtis Axel? In my opinion, this guy has all the potential in the world. What is that based off? Well, a couple of things. Although we really did not see much of him since the 2 years. If you remember, about 2 years ago he was part of Nexus. And just as quickly as Nexus appeared, they quickly disappeared. He was a tag team champion though, with I believe it was Justin Gabriel. Now, he has the look, he has the physique. It's his time. Why do I say that? You hear that he has support from the back, Triple H. You even, if you recall, there was a picture that surfaced online a couple of months ago when Rock was training. Who did he train with? He trained with Joe Hennig, aka Curtis Axel. So, one of the greatest entertainers of all time, in The Rock, who, let's face it, really is just coming back just for kicks. His main career now is as a movie star. What does that say? He wants to train with, he's training with not the biggest star on the roster, but Joe Hennig. Because he knows that this guy knows how to work, because he won't hurt him when he was training with him. He has a lot of potential. He has the support of Triple H. And you know what else sticks out? The fact that the WWE believes, or they repackaged him so much that they gave him Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman will make up for Joe Hennig's, Curtis Axel, lack of mic skills, because let's face it, don't really seem that he has really all that much of it in Joe Hennig. Because when he did go on that mic on Raw this past week, it was pretty brutal. So it says a lot. WWE has a lot of faith in you by putting you with Paul Heyman. Some of the Paul Heyman guys, CM Punk and Brock Lesnar. You have seen what happened to them, haven't you? So I feel, only time will tell, but I feel that this guy has all the potential in the world, and sky's the limit. It's up to Curtis Axel to block out the naysayers, all the shit talkers, from getting in his ear. It's up to him how he's able to run with this. Now that he's finally getting repackaged and getting a push, you could see that intensity in his eye when he re-debuted on Raw this past week. It's interesting to see how he will be built up. I honestly think it will be a slow, gradual build. That's the best way to do it. If you recall too, when that whole segment and Paul Heyman introduced Curtis as his newest client, when he was walking down the aisle, he pretty much got no reaction. And I think it worked out brilliantly in the sense of the WWE creative, Paul Heyman, already expected this. And they explained why you probably don't know who he is or why he hasn't been on TV. So they were prepared in that, in a sense of already they had an explanation not to make his debut fall flat. They braced themselves and they didn't hurt Curtis in that. What I do think is kind of a little again, the ultimate success of Curtis will be on his ability and how WWE books him. What I did not like, you reintroduce him, first thing that happens, Triple H comes down, slaps the guy in the face. It's like burying him right away. In a sense. He should have, I honestly think, gotten the victory over Triple H on that Raw match. Instead it was, I guess, a no contest. But from what I hear, apparently WWE on their website is saying that he did win the match. I believe it was by a count out or whatever it was. But I think this is great. Finally, we are seeing new talent come up. People want to talk about RVD should have been the Paul Heyman guy. No. You complain about TNA having all these old veterans coming back and not letting the new athletes, the new stars, not developing new stars, not letting the younger wrestlers shine and develop. Well, here you go. Curtis Axel. Before you knock it, let's see where this goes. Because he has all the potential in the world. All the potential in the world. So, until next time, later, Marks.